Hello my lovely Padawans, and welcome to all of you Yu-Gi-Oh fans to this deck profile of my RDS, aka also known as uh, and I forgot Rise of Destiny. Yeah, the Rise of Destiny set, pretty much the 13th set of Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, of course. And it is a really fun set. It's got a nice variety of cards, and I actually managed to make it very similar to what you might, well, excluding the the Xyz monsters, but it's really similar to a modern Harpy rank 4 deck, where you pretty much spam rank 4 Xyz monsters and whatever, which is really nice. But we are really far away from the Xyz era so far. We gotta finish the dual monsters. We gotta finish, well, start and finish GX, start and finish 5Ds, and then go to the Xyz stuff. But first, let's go through my extra deck, which is again, well, not again, but again, consists of monsters I do mean it. Sadly, I cannot summon them, but I have one copy of Darkblade, the Dragon Knight, which is one of those really awesome art-wise cards, and then 3 Moki Kings, right? Gotta love that Moki. Right, so for the monsters, I have one copy of Woodbork Patchy, which is a mind-blowing level 5 Fire Machine 2500 guys defense monster. It's really nice. What can I say? Then 2 copies of the Harpy Girl, just why not? 3 copies of Rock from the Valley of Haze. This is a really nice Winged Beast card. Pretty much when it is sent directly from your hand to the graveyard, and you can add it. Wait a minute. Yeah, pretty much if you send it from your hand to the grave, you can get it back. Well, that's its effect, but it's just a 1 tribute 2400. That's why I have it here. Then 3 copies of the Homunculus the Alchemic Being. That's a light monster, plant, level 4, and its effect is that once per turn you can change the attribute of this card. So it can be anything, not just light, right? It can even be a divine card for if you want that, really. 1 copy of Mirage Dragon is just a standard card. 3 copies of the Element Magician. Now, in one of my previous videos, we had the Element Dragon. So now we have the Element Magician, which is also a card that has certain effects which can be used under certain conditions, and those conditions being having certain types, there are certain attributes of monsters alongside with the Element Magician on your field. And those are, if you have a water monster alongside with this one, your opponent cannot steal your Element Magician. If you have a wind monster, if this card destroyed your opponent's monster by battle, it can make a second attack. So, and you can have both of these effects if you have a water and a wind monster, which is really nice. I do miss these monsters that have different effects based on what creatures you have on the field. Then 1 copy of Element Saurus, which is again similar to the Element Magician and the Element Dragon. Pretty much, if you have a fire monster on the field, this card gains 500 attack, and that multiplies for every single fire monster, right? At least I think, I'm not sure. Then if you have an earth monster, you can negate the effect of an effect monster that this card is destroyed by battle. So that can mean any monster that has like a flip effect, maybe, or an effect that I don't know, that is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard effect, maybe. Anyway, then we have 1 Harpy Lady 2, 1 Harpy Lady 3, and 1 Harpy Lady 1. Pretty much all the three Harpy Ladies, and the The art on this one is weird, by the way. Her boobs are in a very unnatural position, or maybe the angle is weird, I don't know. Then 3 copies of the very awesome Nightmare Penguin. Now this is a really nice card. Pretty much all face-up water monsters you control gain 200 attack. And when this card is flipped face up, you can target one card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. And it has a decent defense for the time, 1800, not bad. Then 1 copy of the Creeping Doom Manta. 3 copies of Eagle Eye. 1 copy of Tactical Espionage Expert. 1 copy of Raging Flame Sprite. And then for spells we have 1 copy of Back to Square One. 1 copy of Machine Duplication. Which I don't know why I have it, by the way. That's weird. Yeah, it may be a mistake on my part, but if you have more than 1 Woodborgs, you can use it to special summon more of them. So let's say you have 3, you get 1, you summon it, tribute summon it, and then you use Machine Duplication and you special summon them. Then 3 copies of the Ballista of Rampart Smashing. That's an equipment spell card, which is a nice boost. Then 3 copies of another equipment spell card called the Necklace of Command. 1 copy of the Flint equipment spell card, and 2 copies of the Harpy's Hunting Ground field spell, which pretty much whenever a Harpy Lady monster is summoned, normal or special summoned on the field, the player who conducted the summon can target a spell or trap card on the field and destroy it. So this deck has 5 Harpies, so you can easily get 5 spell or traps destroyed. And then for trap cards I have 1 Tragedy, 1 Astral Barrier. I know, right? We're still on dual monsters, and we have Astral from that spirit guy from Zexo, right? And 1 copy of Chain Burst. So pretty much that's my Rise of Destiny deck. It's okay. It's nothing spectacular, but it has nice cards that have effects we have not seen around in a very, very long time. And it's just fun to go back to these decks and to these cards and to experience to have that experience again, For people that are new to the game, of course, it's gonna be a completely new experience. But for older players, it's gonna be like, like having a nice, just a nice time and fun duels. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, my lovely Padawans and Yu-Gi-Oh fans alike. May the Force be with you always.